The Westchester News. Gotcha. The Westchester News. Gotcha. The Westchester News. Gotcha. The Westchester News. Gotcha. Gotcha.
And I also express my gratitude to the former Westchester County District Attorney, Janine Pirro. District attorneys who gave me the opportunity to be a prosecutor and taught me what it meant to be an assistant district attorney. Former Westchester County District Attorney, Janine Pirro. I'm not alone in bringing cases like that. I see many of my former colleagues in the DA's office here, and they have handled cases just as competently, just as aggressively. But it takes real work. It takes real commitment. It's not easy. Criminals will not willingly walk into a jail cell. You have to work hard and you have to be determined. And that determination, that aggressiveness, that willingness to work with the police, it's gone. And we're going to bring it back. I know this. I've handled these cases. I remember one case in Yonkers where I had a repeated domestic violence offender who beat the mother of his baby over and over again until one day he literally stabbed her in the back with a knife while she was holding their 2-year-old baby. Now she was frightened, and she was emotionally dependent on this man, and she would not testify against him. So with the great work of the Yonkers Police Department and a domestic violence expert, and with the mother of the victim who came to our office asking us to save the life of her daughter, and a domestic violence expert and medical records, I took this case to trial, we got a conviction, and this man is now serving the rest of his life in prison. There has to be a real deterrent, real teeth in the DA's office in order for the police to have the weapons they need to do the great job they're doing.
The Westchester News. Gotcha.
To help domestic violence victims are brought in one location where victims can meet with the prosecutor, meet with the police. Maybe a domestic violence victim will need an employment counselor, job training, child care, child custody, maybe immigration issues, language problems, all while they have a safe playroom for their kids to be playing in a supervised manner. It's easy, and it actually saves money because you don't have to have overhead for all these counselors all around the county. They do this in Queens, they do it in Brooklyn, they do it all around, but not in Westchester. Because Westchester, which used to be at the forefront of new initiatives and bringing better services to victims, has fallen behind. And we need to change that, and I will bring a family justice center to Westchester. The victims deserve it, and Westchester will be better off. And too often, police leaders, even PBA chiefs, are telling me that they call the DA's office and don't even get a return phone call. And I want to say one thing very clearly to the police here and all around this county. Yes, the district attorney is very busy. Yes, the district attorney has a lot on his or her plate. But don't let anyone ever tell you that the DA is too busy to return your phone call.
Dan, can I get a question?
Just one second, I discuss that.
Dan, can I get a question?
Just one second, I discuss that.
First of all, let me thank Doug. Doug, you have rejuvenated this party, and more important than that, to me personally, I just want to say thank you for believing in me. I would not be here without you, without your leadership and your support, and I am forever grateful.
Today we're here once again to say change is coming to the office of Westchester County District Attorney.
We all know that the current district attorney was nominated and supported by many people in this room, including me, 4 years ago. At that time, she was a Republican. She was nominated, she won, and then she switched parties. And that was wrong.
Janet DeFiore has never prosecuted a case that she wants us to believe that she's qualified to be our district attorney.
She was a Republican. She was nominated, she won, and then she switched parties. And that was wrong.
Janet DeFiore cannot question Dan Schorr's credentials because you have heard them here tonight.
And I also express my gratitude to the former Westchester County District Attorney, Janine Pirro. District attorneys who gave me the opportunity to be a prosecutor and taught me what it meant to be an assistant district attorney. Former Westchester County District Attorney, Janine Pirro, who gave me the opportunity to be a prosecutor and taught me what it meant to be an assistant district attorney.
Many of us in this room, myself included, worked as volunteers for Janet DeFiore for many years. She took our time, she took our money.
It is very, very important for us to communicate to all of the voting public and all of the people of Westchester County the importance of having a strong and an independent and a fair-minded prosecutor's office.
The Westchester News. Gotcha.
Dan, can I
Dan, can I get a question with you?
Just 1 second. Just 1 second.
The way I heard it was that I'm going to back police no matter what. I'm going to back
If they
the
do the
police.
right thing.
And I don't know.
Can we get together another time and talk? Because I gotta talk to a million people here. Well, let's talk about it more later. We'll talk about it.
I've worked with many police officers around this county, and I've talked with them. Many of them are here today.
I gotta say bye to my family, because then my family's leaving.
Dan, can I get a question with you?
Just 1 second.
The Westchester News. Gotcha.
I met Dan at a Women's Republican Club meeting, and I was very impressed with the way he showed his values. And when he told me that he had worked on Wall Street, and he left Wall Street, which had a nice, fat, cushy job, but he really didn't feel fulfilled, I felt that his motives were above and beyond what most politicians really are showing these days.
I'm voting for Dan Schorr because he is an honorable young man. And we know him since law school, and he has always been hardworking and upright, and he has been devoted to public service since he was in school. We're very proud of him, and we hope to see him succeed.
I'm supporting him because I believe he has the qualifications to do a fantastic job. And being a member of the Republican Party, I'm very, very happy to be here.
And he's always been a very, very ethical, caring, decent, loving person, and very, very, very smart. And you've heard about all his policies. He wants to do the right thing. He worked as an assistant district attorney, and he wants to turn things around and make the office great again. So I ask you to vote for my son, Dan Schorr. Danny to me.
Westchester.